Good afternoon, Tigers, parents, staff, and special guests. Welcome to the Promise Career Institute's Program of Study Declaration Ceremony. This is a special milestone in the journey of our students. My name is Mrs. Anderson, and I will be your host for this afternoon.
My name is Evelyn Hernandez, and I will also be your host this afternoon. Today, we're not just making a decision, we're celebrating the first steps toward future dreams, passions, and possibilities.
To our students, this is your moment. You've explored your interests, reflected on your strengths, and now you're ready to declare the path you want to pursue next year. Whether it's automotive, any automotive in the house? Automotive in the house, cybersecurity, welding. All right, there goes welding. You're going to begin to shape your own story.
To our families, partners, and special guests, thank you. Your support and guidance have helped these young minds grow, explore, and imagine.
This ceremony is about ownership, about students taking the lead in their own learning and embracing the excitement of what lies ahead. So let's cheer them on as they take the stage and make their declaration with pride.
And now we will hear from our esteemed principal, Principal Bell.
Good afternoon, PCI family, students, parents, and distinguished guests. Today is no ordinary day. We are making history once again, because we love to make history here at PCI, by having our inaugural Declaration Day. So this is a day that our incredible students are going to officially step up and declare their career pathways. So let's be real. This is going to be more fun than when you declare a major in college and realizing 2 years later that you don't even like that subject. You are ahead of the game. You are charting your course, and you're doing it with purpose, with clarity, and most importantly, with vision. So let's take a moment to realize what's really happening. Today, you're not just choosing a pathway, you're declaring that you're ready for the future of healthcare, technology, transportation, trades, and education. You're saying, I will care for others by entering into certified nursing assistant or early childhood education. You're saying, I will protect and serve my community through emergency medical technician. You're saying, I'm gonna keep the world running in diesel technology, automotive technology, and logistics. You're saying, I'm gonna build and secure a digital world with computer networking and cybersecurity. You're saying, I will create and inspire in graphic media design and production. And then last but definitely not least, you're saying, I'm gonna forge strength from fire, literally, if you're going into welding. Literally, right, kids? Because we have had a couple alarms go off in welding. So you're committing to careers that are high wage, high interest, and in demand that require skill, compassion, creativity, and grit. So I have talked to some of you. I know that you might be a little bit nervous about your choice, and you may be wondering, what if I change my mind? And I want to assure you that it's okay. So Declaration Day is about starting that journey and not having it all figured out. So honestly, there are still adults in this room. Adults, raise your hand. If you're still figuring it out, look at this. Adults at the top of their game that are still trying to figure out what they want to do with the rest of their life and thinking, maybe I should have gone into cybersecurity. So today is just bigger than these individual choices. It's about us at PCI. Together, we're showing this district, our community, and the entire world what happens when students are empowered, which is one of our stripes, to take charge of their future early. So this is our promise, your future in action. So we are being live streamed right now. Everybody wave to the people on the live stream. Thank you, Mr. Mack, for live streaming. So if you parents and families and supporters out there in the audience and in the live stream, thank you for trusting us and standing by these students as they make these life-changing commitments. Your support is the fuel behind their dreams. And then to our teachers and staff, you've worked tirelessly to build these programs from the ground up. And now you get to watch them come alive with more students. So you're not just teaching a curriculum, you are shaping careers, families, and futures. Students, one day you're gonna be out in the world saving lives, designing logos, keeping the power grid running, or again, my personal favorite, welding giant metal things together just because you can. And when you do, remember that it started here. So with that, let's make it official. Your future starts now. Congratulations to each of you, and let's get ready to declare. Before we get started, I want to introduce some special guests. I want to introduce our board president, Ms. Kristen McCabe. And we have several board members here, Ms. Sarah Gillespie and Ms. Kimberly Dove. This is a partnership, so I would like to introduce our partners with Atlanta Tech. We are a satellite campus for them, Dr. Victoria Seals, who is the president of Atlanta Technical College, and Julie Gilliard, who is our director of high school initiatives with Atlanta Technical College. I would also like to introduce a couple of my bosses, Mr. Brandon Gaskins, who is the chief academic officer, a man we all know and love, Dr. Jason Stamper, the Zone 2 superintendent. The woman that keeps us straight, Dr. Michelle Metters, Director of Human Resources for Zone 2. And ladies and gentlemen and parents, if you have not done a tour of PCI or community members, we have a night coming up where you can come tour the building if you're on live stream. You will see some amazing equipment in those labs, and the person behind the scenes that is making sure that we have the right equipment in place and also helping us with teachers is the director of CTAE, Ms. Dea Kunavak. All right, thank you, special guests, for being here. I'm going to turn it back over to Mrs. Anderson.
Thank you for the welcome, Principal Bell. Now, if you like the smell of motor oil more than morning coffee, then you're going to love what's coming up next.
To take us under the hood of one of our most hands-on and high-powered programs, please welcome someone who knows their way around an engine, Josue Alvarez Jacinto, here to introduce the Automotive program of STEADY.
Good afternoon. If you've ever been fascinated by how things work under the hood, if the sound of an engine turning over gives you a little thrill, and if you like solving real-world problems with your hands, then the Automotive program might just be the perfect road for you. This program is where passion meets precision. At Atlanta Tech, we learn everything from basic maintenance to advanced diagnostics, working with real tools, real vehicles, and real-world scenarios. It's not just about fixing cars, it's about understanding systems, thinking critically, and gaining the confidence to work in one of the most in-demand skills trades out there. The following students has declared automotive technology as the program of study. Welcome, Jalea Yarborough.
Congratulations, Jalea. Now, if your head is always in the cloud, but in a good way, Then buckle up and stow your tray tables because this next program is cleared for takeoff.
Here to give us a high altitude look into the world of avionics technology, please welcome Levi Arnold and Xavier Hines. Let's give them a runway-worthy round of applause.
Good afternoon, Tigers, teachers, and guests. When most people look up at a plane in the sky, they see wings, engines, and altitude. But what keeps that aircraft flying safely and smoothly? That's where avionics comes in. And it's where some of the most fascinating, high-tech work in the world happens.
The avionics program is hands-on, it's high-tech, and it's a perfect path for anyone who loves precision, problem-solving, and pushing boundaries.
We are excited to welcome the new following students. Desmond Newbine, Keon Edwards, Jalen Fuller, Dylan Lewis, Julian Pena, Lamont Rogers, Danny Skipper, Tiberius Willite, and Isaiah Smith.
Good afternoon. Hello, everyone. My name is Isaiah Smith, and I'm in the 9th grade. I want to major in aviation because I think it's an exciting and important field. Planes do more than just fly. They connect people, support businesses, and help in emergencies. I want to be a part of something that makes a difference in the world. One thing that always stuck with me is when my parents taught me with hard work and dedication, I can achieve my goals. That lesson has pushed me to stay focused, keep learning, and never give up, especially when things get tough. That's what aviation is about. What I like most about aviation is that it's always moving forward. There's always something new to learn, whether it's about how planes work, how airports run, or how to keep everything safe and on time. That's why I'm ready to take flight and major in aviation. This is a career that is true to me.
Thank you, Avionics. To introduce the world of firewalls, fiber optics, and future tech pros, please welcome our very own router of knowledge, Iman McGuire and Jeremiah Hurd, here to present the computer networking program.
In a world where everything is connected from phones to smart homes to entire businesses, computer networking is the invisible force making it all possible. And in this program, students don't just use the internet, they learn how to build it.
If you like solving puzzles, working with technology, and keeping people and information connected, then this program is the perfect place to plug in. With that being said, we are pleased to welcome Jamar Ponder and Dominique Wainwright.
To introduce the program that trains the digital defenders of tomorrow, please welcome the guardian of passwords, protocols, and peace of mind, Justin Lee and Tyson Brody, here to present the cybersecurity program.
In a world where everything is online, from your bank account to your smart fridge, cybersecurity is about keeping all of that safe. Students in this program will learn how to protect networks, prevent cyber attacks, and yes, even do some ethical hacking. That means legal hacking. So no, we are not breaking into the Pentagon databases to steal information for War Thunder games. They'll develop skills in coding and critical thinking. Cybersecurity isn't just a career pathway, it's a superpower in the digital age. And with cyber threats growing every day, we need smart, curious students more than ever. To our future defenders of the digital world, welcome to the cybersecurity program.
Welcome Jonah Maxwell, Naquavius Ferguson, Shamaria High, Delshawn Hodges, Amari Knighton, Devon Lee, Malik Nesbitt, Wendy Rodriguez, Jayla Pryor, Braden Rowland, and Efosa Thomas.
Congratulations to our new cybersecurity students. To introduce the bold, colorful, and endlessly imaginative world of design and media, please welcome the visionaries who keep things pixel perfect, Naisha Newsom and Brooklyn Weston.
Good afternoon. I'm thrilled to introduce a program where creativity meets technology and imagination becomes a career, the Design and Media Production Program. This is the place for students who see the world in color, storyboards, and motion graphics. Whether it's designing logos, producing videos, editing photos, or creating digital content that actually gets likes, this program turns creative energy into professional skills.
Students will learn tools like Photoshop, Unreal Engine, and more. Basically the software behind every cool ad, music video, or viral graphic you've ever seen. In a world fueled by visuals and media, these students won't just watch content, they'll create it. They'll shape how we see brands, tell stories, and connect with digital technology. Please welcome the future designers, directors, and digital creators.
Okay. Fernanda Calderon, Omar Aguara, Rivera, Germany Badgett, Avanti Barfield, Tasenia Cornwall, Amaya Donat, Cadence Golden, Jamal Hunter, Jolene Lindsay, Stephen Savage, Miriam Smith, Tyler Thomas, and Summer Jones.
Hi. My name is Summer Jones, and I'm a proud ninth grader student at Promise Care Institute. I chose the media and design because I'm always editing my friends' TikToks, way much fun than algebra, yeah. At first, I thought the creative stuff wasn't a real job until I realized someone designed every app, game, and billboard I love. At Promise, I've learned design isn't just making things pretty, it's telling stories to make people stop and pay attention and scroll. I want to create stuff that matters in the world, full of content. Plus, it's way more fun than doing algebra. Bye.
Now, a round of applause for Mrs. Rutherford.
Good afternoon, everyone. Let's give a huge round of applause to our ninth grade students who are already taking the exciting step of starting their program of study early. Starting a program of study at this stage is no small feat. It shows incredible ambition, drive, and the kind of determination that will set you apart in high school and beyond. You're laying the foundation for your future, and trust me, you're already ahead of the game. By choosing to focus on your program now, you're not only exploring your passions, but gaining valuable skills that will open doors to amazing opportunities and careers. Whether it's in welding, healthcare, design, or anything else, you're already ahead and gaining real-world knowledge that will make you stand out when you graduate. So to all of you taking the lead today, keep pushing, stay curious, and know that you are building the path to a bright future. Congratulations to the following students: Fernanda Calderson, Keon Edwards, Summer Jones, Jonah Maxwell, Malachi Nesbitt, Desmond Newbine, Julian Pena, Jamar Ponder, Jariah Richardson, Wendy Rodriguez, Lamont Rogers, Kayla Russell, Stephen Savage, Zenefia Simpson, Isaiah Smith, Mariam Smith, Skylar Thomas, Dominique Wainwright, Larissa Williams, and Leah Warrow.
Congratulations to our ninth grade students starting their program of study early. Now, if you don't mind getting your hands dirty, as long as the engine's clean, then this next program is where you'll feel right at home. To crank things up and introduce the powerhouse that keeps the big machines running, please welcome Eric Nelson and Isaiah Atkins, here to present the Diesel Technology Program.
Diesel tech isn't just about engine. It's about solving real-world problems with real-world skills, from 18-wheelers to tractors, construction equipment to buses. Diesel technicians are the experts who keep industries running. In this program, students will get hands-on training with powerful machines, learn diagnostics, maintenance, and repair, and master the technology behind today's clean, efficient diesel systems.
This is more than just grease and gears. It's a career path full of demand, high pay, and opportunities everywhere from transportation to agriculture to heavy equipment.
To the students who don't mind getting a little dirty to keep things running, welcome to the Diesel Technology Program, Miracle Cooper and Jasmine Dennis.
Congratulations. Now, if you're the one who always knows how to turn a tantrum into a teachable moment, and if you believe that in the early years you truly do set the foundation for everything, then this next program is where you'll build the skills to make a lasting impact. To introduce the program that helps nurture the next generation of learners, please welcome the one who understands that every tiny hand is a future waiting to bloom, Sashina Fuller and Jakaya Dennis, here to present the Early Childhood Program.
Good afternoon. I'm excited to introduce a program that quite literally shapes the future, the Early Childhood Education Program. Students in this program are preparing for one of the most meaningful careers there is, supporting young children as they grow, learn, and thrive. They'll gain hands-on experience working with children, learning about child development, teaching strategies, and how to create a fun, engaging learning environment. Yes, all with finger paint and structure. But make no mistake, this isn't just babysitting. It's about building strong foundations for lifelong learning and becoming the kind of educator who makes a difference from the very first day of school. To the students ready to guide, inspire, and lead the littlest learners, welcome to the Early Childhood Education Program. Gabrielle Dubrow, Jariah Richardson, Zephaniah Simpson, Skylar Thomas, Larissa Williams, and Kayla Russell.
Hi, I'm Kayla Russell, and last week I was asked to speak about why I chose early childhood care and education. And usually I would say because I love working with children, but that wouldn't make much of a speech, now would it? So I thought, not really long or really hard, but I thought. And as crazy as it might seem, I made my decision back in 6th grade. In middle school, we were forced to learn about the 7 habits of highly effective people. And one of those habits, habit 2 to be exact, were to begin with the end in mind. Beginning with the end in mind is exactly how it sounds. You first envision your end goal and then begin to think about the steps it takes to get there. For me, my end goal is to be a child psychologist. From there, I start thinking about how to get there. So the next step would be post-high school education. Since I was like 7 or 8, I've had my heart set on attending Alabama State University, majoring in psychology and minoring in sociology. For the next step would be high school education. We all are well aware of the major differences between a traditional high school and a magnet high school. So like any normal person, I applied to just about all the magnet high schools I've seen. And surprisingly, I got into just about all of them. However, my mom dumbed it down to 4 schools I could choose from. And one by one, I ruled them out until I started looking at PCI. I seen the different pathways the school had to offer, and the one that stood out the most was early childhood care and education. I figured that if my end goal was to work with children, why not get a hands-on experience with children? Being an ECCE would allow me to work with the children firsthand and learn about their different personalities and teach them and how to teach them effectively. I hope that being an ECCE would allow me to have more than a technical connection with the children, but also an emotional connection as well. I'm excited to be one of the few freshmen to start their pathways early, but I'm also excited to see what ECCE has in store for me. Now introducing Skylar Thomas.
Good morning, my name is Skylar, and I also chose the child care pathway. Starting PCI was probably one of the most riskiest decisions I made regarding my future. I was unsure if I wanted to be a business lady or work with children. As a big sister, who would want to be with children at work and at home? Luckily for me, I was able to explore the child care pathway, and I absolutely loved it. Noticing that I played a key role in 10 little people's lives and development is so dear to me. I remember meeting each and every one of them and realized that although they are little, they want to be treated and talked through their feelings and emotions just like us. These same feelings and emotions that guide us through our days. Watching them grow into their personalities and being a role model has to have been the most important role I have had this year, besides being a student, of course. Thank you to every administrator that allowed me to serve as a role model for your babies. I hold them dear to my heart and love every single one of them.
To take us through the world of supply chains, operations, and everything that keeps the wheels of industry turning, please welcome the Master of Movement, Amar Wright and Charles Haley, here to present the logistics program.
Good afternoon, good afternoon. So I will be talking about the logistics program of study. Let's talk about the program that keeps the world moving, literally. Introducing the logistics program. Every time you order something online and it shows up at your door, that's logistics. Every store shelf that's stocked, every shipment that makes it across the country, that's logistics. And the students in this program, they're the future problem solvers making it happen.
In the logistics program, students will learn how to manage supply chains, track inventory, operate warehouse systems, and make sure the right products get to the right place at the right time. It's organization, strategy, and efficiency, all rolled into one high-demand, high-opportunity career path. So to the students choosing logistics, you're joining the team behind the scenes, the ones who make sure everything gets from point A to point B and on time. Welcome to the logistics program, where planning, precision, and progress drive success. And can we please welcome Leah Worrell and Anthony West.
To introduce the program that trains the compassionate caregivers of tomorrow, please welcome the person who knows that nursing begins with the spirit of service, Mrs. Andrea Grovel, here to present the Nurse Aid Program.
Hello, everybody. I am so honored to introduce a program that truly makes a difference in people's lives. As a nurse of 12 years, I really do hold this program near and dear to my heart, so I'm excited to be here. The Nurses Aid Program. Students in this program will gain the skills to provide essential care in hospitals, nursing homes, and home care settings. They'll learn how to assist patients with daily activities, taking vitals, provide comfort during some of their most vulnerable moments. It's hands-on training with a heart-centered focus. But it's not just about the medical knowledge. It's about compassion, empathy, and making a positive impact on someone's life every single day. Plus, students will be prepared to earn their Certified Nursing Aid certification, a credential that's in high demand and provides a foundation for a career in healthcare. To the students declaring Nurse Aid this afternoon, thank you for choosing to care. The world needs more people like you, and you're on a path to making a real difference. Welcome to the Nursing Aid Program. Tajay Adams. Malia Arister. Kanai Henderson. Keyshandra Johnson. Jayana Joyner. Takira Reese. And Taylor Robinson.
If you've got the skill to turn heat, sparks, and steel into something that lasts for generations, then this next program is where you'll forge your future. To ignite our understanding of the art and science of welding, please welcome the experts who can make sparks fly, Robert Mahone and J.R. Taylor, here to present the welding program.
Hello, everybody. Let's talk about a program where heat, skill, and precision come together, the welding program. Students in this program are learning the art of welding, a trade that's in demand and absolutely essential to building the world around us. Whether bridges, cars, ships, or even the equipment we use every day, welders are the ones who make sure it holds together. And guess what? You'll be the ones making it happen. In this program, students will get hands-on experience with welding techniques, safety protocols, and technology behind the trade. They'll master skills they will use in industries like construction, manufacturing, even aerospace.
Water is more than just a skill. It's a career with high earning potential, job security, and the pride of knowing your work is literally holding things together. To the students declaring Welding, you're about to join one of the coolest programs in the entire school. Welcome to the Welding program.
I want to welcome D'Anthony Howard, Yamani Little, Edwin Delgado, Jeremiah Wright, and Nicole Humphreys.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nicole Humphreys, a sophomore, and today I'm proud to stand before you to declare my career pathway as welding. I know what some of you might be thinking. Welding? Isn't that just sparks and metal? But to me, welding is much more. It's a craft, a science, and an art form all rolled into one. It's the backbone of our bridges, our buildings, our cars, and even our spacecraft. Without welders, the world as we know it wouldn't hold together, literally. Originally, I was unsure of my choice that would direct my future. But the moment I walked into the workshop, my passion for the skill immediately told me my choice. Welding is more than metal, as I said before. I chose welding because it gives me purpose. It's a skill that requires precision, patience, and pride. It's not just about melting metal. It's about creating something strong, something useful, something that matters. I know this path won't always be easy. It will take training, discipline, and willingness to learn, but I'm ready. I'm excited, and I'm committed to becoming a skilled tradesperson who contributes to the world in a meaningful way. So to my classmates still figuring it out, don't be afraid to take a road less traveled. Whether it's welding, nursing, coding, or early childhood, choose what lights a fire in your heart. For me, that fire is real. It's bright, and it's welding. Thank you.
We will now have Milan Yanti give words of advice to our declarees.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Milan Yancey, and I am in the Early Childhood Program of Study. It's an honor to stand before you today as someone who's just a little further along in this journey. But I want to make one thing clear right away. This moment, the one you're about to experience as you start your program of study, is a big deal. It is your moment to embrace, own, and shape into something amazing. First, let me tell you, starting a new program can feel a little overwhelming. It's normal to feel excited, nervous, or even unsure of what's to come. I've been there. We all been there. But what I've learned over the past year is to make the most important thing is to approach with an open mind and willingness to learn. So here's a bit of advice from someone who's already a few steps ahead. Number one, don't be afraid to ask questions. It doesn't matter if you think your question is silly or small. This is your education. This is your future. So ask as many questions as you need to. No one expects you to know everything. It's through curiosity and seeking help that you'll grow the most. Number two, embrace challenges. You might face moments that test you. There will be hard days when things don't seem to make sense. But trust me, there's parts of the process. The hard stuff is where you'll learn the most. The most important thing is to keep pushing forward even when it's tough. You've got this. And finally, remember you're not alone in this. You've got a whole community of students, teachers, and staff cheering you on. We're all in this together. We're here to support you in every step of the way. So to the 10th and 9th graders here today, take a deep breath, trust in yourself, and know that the next chapter is yours to write. You're about to begin a journey full of growth, excitement, endless possibilities, and I can't wait to see what you'll achieve. Last but not least, best of luck to you all. Nobody can believe in you more than yourself.
All right, let's give these students one more round of applause. So I would like to ask our school board president, Ms. McCabe, to just come up and give a couple words for us from the school board and from Dr. Looney. And then following her will be Ms. Victoria Seals, who is the president of Atlanta Tech.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Welcome, parents, staff, especially our business partners. Thank you very much for partnering with us. This school was a vision of the previous board and Dr. Looney, and to see it come together to what it truly is today, the first Declaration Day, which I'm honored to be a part of, and have my fellow board members here with me as well. Students, this is an incredible opportunity for you all. I've listened to all of you, and the young lady who's going into welding who spoke so eloquently, your purpose. What is your purpose in life? That will lead you where you want to go, whatever it may be. And I never thought at my age I'd be standing here speaking to students. Those who are going into nursing know that anything is possible because I'm an old nurse. So as a nurse to a board member, the opportunities are endless. So I will leave this with you as a quote from Nelson Mandela, and I truly believe it. Education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. You have that now. You guys, when you graduate, you will be employable. You will be able to go out and do whatever you want to change the world. So take advantage of it. You have the support of wonderful people like Principal Bell and all of your staff. They are rooting for you. We are rooting for you. Go and take charge. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Again, thank you to Principal Bell and the team here at PCI. Thank you to Dr. Stamper. We started this journey a few years ago, so good to see you in the room. As well as to Dr. Looney and the board members. Thank you for your support of this innovative idea. For Atlanta Tech, I'd like to say thank you to Ms. Gilliard, Dean Hudson, and Ms. Angelo. They were my brain power to make sure that we did it right. So thank you to our ATC team. For those who don't know, Atlanta Tech serves about 6,000 students a year in over 150 programs. I won't list them out because you heard them already. And so we're really excited for these students to be taking advantage of this opportunity. These are resources. I don't know that you know, but when the students are in this program, the college credits that they're earning is totally free. That means their tuition, their fees, their books. So these are resources that they've said yes to that will make sure that they're able to be successful. So I would like to say thank you to the students, to the parents for saying yes. You said yes to your future. You're saying yes to high demand careers that's gonna have you making way more than I will ever make. I'm still figuring that part out, but hey, I'll be a plumber once I'm done with this president thing. But truly, you are saying yes to being able to take care of yourself, take care of your family, and to really be setting that stage for generational change. The other part, and the most important part, is you'll be saying no to student loan debt because you will be earning money. So again, to all of the students, to all the PCI team, I say I'm very proud of you. I congratulate each of you for the choice of saying yes for yourself and for the steps that you're making. And I look forward to supporting you as you continue on your journey at Atlanta Technical College. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Board President Ms. McCabe. Thank you, Atlanta Technical College President Dr. Victoria Seals. And now to close out our program, I want to bring up our Assistant Principal, Ms. Cassandra James.
Good afternoon, everyone. Many of you already know, and if my accent hasn't given it away, I was born and raised right here in Georgia. My father is also from Atlanta by way of Butler, Georgia, a small country town, and for as long as I can remember, he's had a solid gold tooth. Not a cap, a tooth. There was no taking it out and putting it back in. It was a commitment. Just last week, he had oral surgery and had to have it removed. And for the first time, I asked him, "Daddy, when did you get that gold tooth?" Even with his mouth still swollen from the surgery, he grinned and said proudly, "When I turned 14, I knew I wanted a gold tooth, so I got a job, saved my money, and bought it." When he told me that, I laughed so hard, I had no idea he was that young when he made such a bold, permanent decision. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized something deeper. That gold tooth wasn't just about style, it was a statement. It was a symbol of vision, self-worth, and identity. At just 14, he made a choice that reflected not only how he saw himself, but how he also wanted the world to see him. It was about taking control of his narrative, investing in something that made him feel proud, and carrying that pride with him, boldly and unapologetically, even if others didn't get it. And that reminds me so much of what you all did today. You didn't just choose the program of study, you took a stand for your future. You made a decision that says, "I'm ready to grow, to learn, and to step into something bigger." That takes maturity, that takes heart, and that deserves to be celebrated. To our families, friends, educators, partners, and distinguished guests, thank you for being here today. Your unwavering support, encouragement, and belief in these students make moments like this possible. And to our students, I'll leave you with this. Stay true to who you are, and don't be afraid to invest in your own kind of gold. Whatever that looks like for you, pursue it with purpose and pride, just like a 14-year-old boy from the South who knew exactly what he wanted. Congratulations once again, and let's continue to celebrate our brilliant, bold leaders. Thank you. Students in the bleachers, please remain seated and wait for the admin team to dismiss you. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for being here today. Can we take a brief minute for just 1 second? I have a really large announcement to make. So this is Teacher Appreciation Week, and we had a series of games the other day where our teachers were divided into teams. And we have not been able to announce the winner, so very quickly we're going to announce the winners. And guests, I apologize, but this might get a little vicious, maybe is the word, because there were some accusations of cheating. Board members, we did have a couple of workers' comp injuries in the tug-of-war game. So, I'm going to announce the winner of our Camp 3605 games. In last place was the red team. Fourth place goes to the red team, Tacit. Third place, which was my team, the Ingenious team, was the blue team, so third place was blue team. Second place was the green team, Catalyst. And in first place, you will see them, was the yellow team.